Hello friends, welcome to Shriram's. The topic for today's discussion is India-Bangladesh relations, Modi-Haseena Virtual Summit. The backstory. Ever since Sheikh Hasina became Prime Minister in 2009, India and Bangladesh have seen the bilateral relationship advance to great levels of mutual understanding and cooperation. It is even called a golden era. Trade ties have blossomed, counter-terrorism cooperation is at unprecedented levels, and contentious territorial problems have been resolved. As Bangladesh approaches its 50th year and observes the birth centenary of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Bangladesh-India celebrate 50 years of their friendship, the virtual summit between Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina last week bears special significance. Many of the commitments made anticipate further strengthening of this close friendship. The two countries never had such a close relationship since 1971. Bangladesh is an important pillar of India's Neighbourhood First policy. What was the outcome of the virtual summit? India and Bangladesh signed 7 agreements. These 7 agreements cover cooperation in the hydrocarbon sector, agriculture, textiles, high-impact community development projects to be carried out by India, trans-border elephant conservation, supply of equipment for improving garbage disposal in Bangladesh's Barishal city, and creation of a CEO's forum. The virtual summit also revived a cross-border railway line that was stopped 55 years ago, giving boost to connectivity initiatives and energy cooperation. Let's talk about Haldibardi-Chilahati rail link. It was operational till India-Pakistan War of 1965 and was abandoned since then. The rail link between Haldibardi and Chilahati was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Bangladeshi counterpart Sheikh Hasina, taking the number of operational rail links between the two countries to 5. What are the 5 railway links? The railway networks of India and Bangladesh are mostly inherited from British-era Indian railways. After the partition in 1947, 7 rail links were operational between India and the then East Pakistan. Presently, there are 4 operational rail links between India and Bangladesh. There are Petrapol-Benapol, Gede-Darshana, Singhabad-Rohanpur, Radhikapur-Birol, and Haldibardi-Chilahati rail link is the 5th one. What are the benefits of rail connectivity? A goods train was flagged off from the Chilahati station, which entered India passing through the international border, thus heralding a new era for the people living in both the countries. With this new link coming into operation, tourists from Bangladesh will be able to visit places like Darjeeling, Sikkim, apart from countries like Nepal and Bhutan with ease. Economic activities of these South Asian countries will also be benefited from this new rail link. What's the energy deal? The agreement on hydrocarbons will help streamline investments, technology transfer, and joint studies and promote hydrocarbon connectivity. The two countries agreed to strengthen sub-regional energy cooperation, especially with Nepal and Bhutan, and speed up work on 130-kilometer India-Bangladesh friendship pipeline. What about COVID partnership? PM Modi assured Hasina that vaccines will be made available to Bangladesh as and when they are produced in India, and also offered a partnership in vaccine production. Can you give examples of the interdependencies of the two economies? A good number of Indian nationals are employed in the manufacturing and service sectors of Bangladesh and are remittance earners for India. On the other hand, India receives the highest number of tourists and medical patients from Bangladesh. In power, transport, trade, and investment and security, we have built mutual dependencies. That is why connectivity is crucial. What are the irritants? For India, Bangladesh should not fall into the trap of China and become a victim of China's debt trap diplomacy. Bangladesh raised the following issues: signing of the interim agreement on Teesta water sharing that had been agreed upon a long 9 years ago in 2011. The anti-dumping tax on jute products should be removed. Can you throw some light on the Rohingya issue? 1 million Rohingya refugees have crossed over from Myanmar into Bangladesh. India is deeply conscious of the humanitarian and security implications of the displacement of Rohingyas into Bangladesh from the Rakhine state in Myanmar. India recognizes the economic burden this crisis places upon Bangladesh's society and economy. India has urged the world community to help Bangladesh deal with the huge Rohingya influx from Myanmar, saying it poses a threat to regional security. India praised Bangladesh's generosity towards these displaced people. Why is the Rohingya issue sensitive to India? India has maintained a cautious position on Rohingya refugees in view of its good relations with both Bangladesh and Myanmar. India, which depends on security cooperation with Myanmar to curb the activities of militant groups in its northeastern states, has so far been reluctant to push the issue of Rohingya refugees. For India, Myanmar's stability and prosperity is crucial for regional security as it borders on northeastern India. India has provided aid to Myanmar to facilitate the return of Rohingya to Myanmar's Rakhine state, their place of origin. What are Bangladesh's expectations? Bangladesh, on its part, has urged India to impress on Myanmar the need to begin the process of repatriating nearly 1 million Rohingya refugees living in camps at places such as Cox's Bazar. Bangladesh hopes Indian efforts would succeed as India has been elected as the non-permanent member of the UN Security Council. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.